Good evening, everybody. My name is Bachir Diagne. I'm a professor in the Department of French. I'm a philosopher, trained as a philosopher. And it is a great pleasure for me and a privilege indeed to welcome you all to this event. First, on behalf of Michel Feher, the director of Maison Française, who asked me to welcome you in her stead. And actually, I accepted because I wanted to thank her in the first place for the great job she has been doing all year, all these past years, and the great job she has done making this event possible. So thank you very much, Shani. And I just accepted your offer to welcome everybody instead of you because I wanted to make sure that you will be recognized for the great job. So thank you. This is an important event in itself because of the theme. It is also an important event because this is indeed the last event of this academic year here at the Maison Française, our renovated Maison Française for this year. So, since this is the last event of the year, this is an excellent opportunity to thank co-sponsors for this event, Alliance Program, that we thank you very much, and the Institute for Social and Economic Research and Policy also. I say that this is the last event, public event at the Maison Française. It is also a first. This is the first collaboration we are having here at the Maison Française with the Collège International de Philosophie, represented by many of our guests and speakers here, who will be introduced by Julie Saada. Julie Saada is a professor of philosophy at Université Artois et Sciences Po. She is also directing the program at the Collège International de Philosophie. And she represents the college here. This first is a real first, meaning that it is a kind of prelude to a certain number of events that we are going to co-organize again with Collège International de Philosophie and Julie Saada. So there are many events to come, and you know that 1930 is the centennial of this very Maison Française. We plan to celebrate the centennial of this Maison Française. Among other things, we will have events co-organized again by us and Collège International de Philosophie. So we will have with Collège International de Philosophie a conference on migration of ideas. How do ideas migrate? This is going to be first here at Columbia University in February, next February 2013, and then in Paris the following April. We will also celebrate the century of exchange between Columbia and the intellectual and cultural worlds of France and the Francophone universe. And we will, in 1913, commemorate the visit of one prominent philosopher, Henri Bergson, to Columbia University. This happened exactly 100 years ago. And Bergson was received here at Columbia University, spoke here. He had been welcomed by President Butler himself, who insisted that we would rest with him, stay with him in his house instead of going to So we will celebrate that with Collège International de Philosophie, a panel that will be organized. The general theme of the panel will be politics, religion, and secularization. This is going to happen in October 2013. So actually, when we sat down, Julie, Shani, and myself, and decided that it would be this would be a good opportunity to reflect on the place taken by immigration, the theme of immigration in both the French elections and the American elections to come, knowing what we know after the first round of elections in France, you might think that we are particularly visionaries, excellent visionaries, because immigration has had this central place in the French elections, at least. And I was listening to the debate, as many of you did, and you have heard the kind of debate surrounding the theme of the topic of immigration in this present election. So I'm particularly happy that we decided to have this topic as the theme of our meeting, because now we can see how right we were somehow to just call for a reflection on that topic. So without further ado, I asked Saada to come and say more about the topic and introduce our speakers for the discussion, and then have organized the discussion